Now that we're nearing the end of Peter Weber's very dramatic season, we've got a lot to think about. A lot. Hence, the question marks you may see on our whiteboard. Well, thankfully for you, we are investigative journalists.
Yes.
And Fiona and I both saw the promo for next week and the rest of the season, and you know what we figured out while watching it?
Nothing.
Everything was what I was going to say.
Everything. Sorry,
but also,
everything.
if you think about it, nothing.
Nothing.
But today, we're going to tell you what we think happens based on the promo, and we think we know what's up a little bit.
We think we know some things.
We know some things. We're on the tick and talking. Okay. So let's start with the fact that we think someone of these four ladies is Dunzo next episode. Who is that?
Somebody is definitely Dunzo.
Dunzo.
Definitely Dunzo.
Woo! Listen, hear us out. You may have watched that promo and noticed that Kelsey did bring Peter back to her hometown and he met the family, but she didn't have many clips outside of that, did she, Fiona?
No, we see a lot of Kelsey.
Lots of Kelsey.
But in one location.
One location, except for when she's wearing a fancy dress and looks upset, which could be at
The rose ceremony.
So we think Kelsey is voted off the island.
We're like, hey, to give her credit,
We like Kelsey.
we
now.
like Kelsey now. The facts.
We're telling the truth.
We're telling you the truth.
Journalists.
Yeah.
Okay, moving forward. Next up, we have Hannah Ann.
Hannah Ann.
You know, we saw her doing a lot of this episode, promo, crying.
Crying. But
Was she crying in the house? No. She was crying at a nice location that looks very similar to where a location would be for a proposal. So here's our theory.
I mean, look at this.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Those are tears.
Look at these plants, though. Like, look at that.
High budget, finale budget.
That's on location.
And look at them zooming in.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Tight shot.
Them zooming in so we don't know where she is. We know where she is, Bachelor producers. So we think Hannah Ann is gonna make it to top two.
Top two, at least.
At least.
At least.
Maybe
top
she
two.
wins.
And again, did we call this?
Did we? Should we just toot our own
Did we call
horn
this?
there for a second?
Anyways,
Moving forward.
moving forward.
Okay, so Hannah Ann's crying. We think that she definitely makes it to the final two. But you guys, that's not all that happened in this promo, because you know who else was crying and having a breakdown? Resident breakdown person, Victoria F. Woo-wee, what is happening here? She's walking away from Peter. She's saying, how can we go on? Which, you know what that means? Peter's probably gonna keep her around. He's definitely gonna keep her around.
I think really telling line is when she said, and you're supposed to meet my parents tonight.
Yeah.
She's mad at him.
She is
He's
mad
at her.
him.
She's mad at him. Things are going down.
Maybe he's in a mood again. So what we think that Victoria probably makes it to final three, as we stated, because Kelsey was
Right.
already voted off the island. But we don't think she's gonna make it to final two. However,
It's possible.
it's possible.
This
But-
guy?
Who knows what he's gonna do, really? But you know what the final three is, Fiona? What is it? Fantasy suites. Do you know what happens in fantasy suites? Do you know what happens in fantasy
I know
suites?
what happens in fantasy suites.
What happens in fantasy suites?
You know.
Okay, so we all know that Peter makes love to one or more ladies this season. And
At least, I think it's more.
we think it's
I
more.
think it's more.
But you know what? Like, you never know.
No.
We probably know. We think it's
more.
more.
It's
At least
more.
two.
At least
Especially
two.
because we found out that, which we'll get to, Madison is saving herself for marriage. We're going to circle back to Madison. But back to Peter making love with multiple contestants. What did we see in that promo, Fiona?
We see
A silhouette.
Well, we see some of the action.
We do.
We see some stuff going
Feels
down.
like we shouldn't be there.
Feel,
but we
it
are.
feels, yeah, I mean,
It's a lot.
Steamy.
Very steamy.
Steamy to say
Woo!
the least. Let's just put
Stick
this
it-
over here.
Okay, now I want you to take a close look at who this could be. Now, I'm no detective, though I should be.
But we are investigative journalists.
We are investigative journalists.
Yeah.
If you notice in this photo, hair length tells us everything.
Mm-hmm.
Does this hair look like Victoria F's hair?
Hair that's significantly below the boob.
Don't think so.
No.
Does it look like Madison's hair?
Way down to the rib cage. No.
That would be a no. Does it look like Hannah Ann's hair? That would be a yes. So we think Hannah Ann is one of the ones to do it, make love to Peter.
Or, yeah.
But, you know, they touched. Listen, we think at this point, hopeful, honestly, are we thinking, or are we hoping that Victoria F finally goes home hoping?
It's not love, Peter.
It's not love.
It's drama.
It's drama. It's toxic. Let her go. Anyways, that would leave us with 2 women. However, if you saw in that promo like we did, Madison is not happy about the fact that he has slept with another contestant and or multiple contestants. So our theory, based on what we saw in the promo of him saying, why would she leave?
Oh, and the ultimatum?
Yes.
She gave him an ultimatum.
Definitely
Someone gave an ultimatum.
Yep.
It was definitely Madison.
And he broke it. He didn't. He probably said he would, and then he didn't. We think Madison runs away, which would, what?
She takes herself out.
What does this remind you of? The mom crying, Peter's mom crying in the promo that we got to see more of? I think yes. Exhibit
Something.
Z.
Z.
Peter's mom crying. If you saw in our new promo, she said more, and she said, I think God brought her on your, something like that. I think God brought her in your...
She's calling out God.
God!
Which...
You know who called out God? Madison. So, would it make sense for Peter's mom to say that God brought her into his life?
Yes.
Therefore, will Peter end up back with Madison if she does send herself home, or as a, consolation prize, still pick Hannah Ann? So many questions. What do you think?
I honestly don't know.
I don't know.
Because the whole thing this season has been no spoilers, can't predict the ending. Okay, fine. This is our prediction then. It's these 2. She's gonna take herself out of the equation. She's gonna cry and want her back. He's gonna have a meltdown in a bedroom, which we already know. And then I think that might be where our journey ends.
I think that's as much as we've figured out. However, this is the one possibility I could really see being a thing. Madison sends herself home. So Peter was gonna pick her, but then doesn't and picks Hannah Ann, who feels as though she's second choice.
Especially after watching the show.
Especially after watching the show. So maybe he picks her, but it doesn't work out, and Peter's actually alone. Or with Julie LaPlaca, his producer. Honestly, you tell us.
Help.
Please tell us.
Tell us what's happening.
Going on? That's all. We did it. But before you go, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of our Bachelor recaps.
Then click right over here to watch another new video.
And as always, I'm your host, Renee Ariel. You can follow me on socials at Renee Ariel.
And I'm Fiona Zaring. You can follow me on socials at Fiona Zaring, and we'll see you guys next time.